Ryuzaki, is something the matter? What is it? What's wrong?
Interesting. The corner of the page of this notebook has been torn off. Can you kill someone just by writing their name on a piece?
Can't say. I've never tried using it like that, and I don't know of anyone who has.
Then let me ask you, do gods of death love apples?
Not necessarily. You see, our internal organs have already degraded. We've evolved to a point where we do not require sustenance.
Say, Light. You're finally free to leave headquarters on your own, but it seems like you never go out. Even when Misa comes to visit, you only chat with her for a few minutes outside. You do realize you're free to have a relationship with her now.
That can wait until we've managed to solve this case. I'm not in the mood for love or anything else right now. Anyway, are you suggesting that I'll be a nuisance for staying here?
No.
Right now, I'm in no position to continue punishing criminals. That's why I need you to punish them for me. Misa, let's create a new world together.
Careful what you do, 'cause God is watching your every move. Hold my hand in the dark street, for if you do, I know that I'll be safe. Even if I'm far away and alone, I can be sure that you'll find me there. This I know. You draw me close for a while, so quiet. You tell me everything. If I forget what you say, then you'd come to me and tell me again. Yes, you'd tell me once again. But what happens when I know it all? Then what should I do after that? What then?
What's going on? I heard criminals are being killed again.
There were 16 deaths just yesterday. All of them were broadcast after Higuchi's death.
Immediately after, huh?
Do you think this could mean that Higuchi wasn't necessarily Kira after all?
No. It's safe to say that Higuchi was the one killing criminals until we apprehended him.
Then this means we're dealing with yet another Kira.
Aw, man! Not again! Damn. Damn you, Kira.
Another Kira's appeared? What's going on here?
I can't believe this. It has to be Misa.
These killings began as soon as Misa was free, didn't they?
Ryuzaki, are you still going on about that? She has nothing to do with this. Think about it. This started as soon as Higuchi died.
I suppose you're right. Oh well, if there is another notebook floating around out there and someone is now using it to kill criminals, I'll just have to bring that person to justice. All right. The Shinigami insisted that it didn't know, but if someone were able to kill simply by writing a name on a torn piece of the notebook, it's not impossible. But there's that rule. Whoever writes a name in this notebook has to write another name within 13 days. Otherwise they die. Light Yagami and Misa Amane are both still alive. 13 days. That's the only problem.
Ryuzaki, I've been thinking, even if we do manage to catch the person who's been writing names in the notebook, will we really be able to legally convict and punish them for mass homicide?
What? Of course we can convict them. This guy's intentionally writing names in the notebook, knowing that these people are going to die. Even if we don't plan on publicly acknowledging the notebook, the least we can do is execute the killer.
It's not a very humane way to do things, but the higher-ups would probably want to take measures like that.
If they admit to killing with the notebook, they'd receive the death penalty. Or life in prison, at least. That's the best that they could hope for.
What are you thinking, Light Yagami? Making Misa kill again? She'll be caught, and once that happens, you'll also be... So that's what your plan is. You're truly disgusting. Light Yagami is certain that I will do anything to help Misa and save her life. And at this point, the only way for me to save Misa is to write Ryuzaki's real name in my notebook. And if I kill Ryuzaki, it would mean that I deliberately lengthened Misa's life, and I will die as well. Light Yagami has planned everything so that it will work out in his favor.
What are you gonna do, Rem? You may be a Shinigami, but you can't hide the fact that you care for Misa. There's no way you would turn your back on her now, after she's already halved her lifespan twice. Come on, think about Misa's happiness. What are you doing standing out there by yourself? What are you doing standing out there by yourself? What are you doing, Ryuzaki?
Oh, I'm not doing anything in particular. It's just... I hear the bell.
The bell?
Yes. The sound of the bell has been unusually loud today.
I don't hear anything.
Really? You can't hear it? It's been ringing non-stop all day. I find it very distracting. I wonder if it's a church, maybe a wedding, or perhaps a...
What are you getting at, Ryuzaki? Come on, cut it out. Let's get back inside.
I'm sorry. Nothing I say makes any sense anyway. If I were you, I wouldn't believe any of it.
You know, you're totally right. Honestly, most of the things you say sound like complete nonsense. There'd be no end to my troubles if I actually took you seriously all the time. I probably know that better than anyone.
Yes. I would say that's a fair assessment. But I could say the same about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Tell me, Light, from the moment you were born, has there ever been a point where you've actually told the truth?
Where's this coming from, Ryuzaki? I do admit I stretch the truth here and there. However, Find me one person in this world who's never had to tell a lie. It wouldn't be easy. Human beings just aren't made to be perfect like that. Everybody lies from time to time. Even so, I've always made a conscious effort to be careful not to tell a lie that could hurt others. That's my answer.
I had a feeling you'd say something like that. Let's go back inside. We're both drenched.
Yeah.
Well, that was certainly an unpleasant outing.
It's your own fault. I mean, what did you expect?
You're right. Sorry.
What are you doing?
I thought I might help you out. You were busy wiping yourself off anyway.
Look, it's fine. You don't have to do that.
I can give you a massage as well. It's the least I can do to atone for my sins. I'm actually pretty good at this.
Fine, do what you want.
All right.
Hey!
You'll get used to it.
Here, you're still soaked.
I'm sorry. It'll be lonely, won't it? You and I will be parting ways soon. Yes? I understand. I'm on my way. Come on, let's go, Light. It seems like it's all worked out.
Ryuzaki, what's the meaning of all this? You've somehow gotten approval from another country to use the notebook for an execution?
Watari, excellent work, thank you.
Not at all.
First things first, please make arrangements to transport the notebook immediately.
Right.
Ryuzaki, what are you trying to do?
I'm gonna try out the notebook for real.
We can't do that! And there's no point in testing it now when we already know the notebook's power is real!
And besides, who's gonna write the name? If someone starts writing in the notebook, they'll have to obey the 13-day rule and keep writing names forever.
It's already been worked out. The person who will write in the book is a criminal scheduled to be executed in just over 13 days. If he's still alive 13 days after writing the name, he'll be pardoned from execution.
But still, to sacrifice a
We're
life.
very close. If we work this out, the entire case will be solved.
What is this? A blackout?
Watari?
Data deletion? What the hell's going on?
I told Watari to make sure that he should erase all information in the event that something were to happen to him.
If something were to happen...
Could it be?
Where's the Shinigami?
Good question. I don't see it.
disappeared.
What's going on?
Everyone, the Shinigami...
Hey, Ryuzaki, come on. Snap out of it.
What happened?
What's going on?
Calm down, Light.
We're gonna die! Watari, Ryuzaki, it'll be us next! Damn you! Where are you, Shinigami? Come out!
Wait, Light!
You know something about this, don't you? Come on out!
We'd better go and look too.
Right.
Mogi, take over for me.
Okay.
There's something here!
What the hell is this stuff?
Sand?
What does this mean?
Whatever it might mean, whatever happens next, I swear I'll avenge Ryuzaki's death. We're going to solve this case in honor of him and for Watari and all the other victims.
Light, let's do this for them.
Yeah, but aren't we all gonna get killed? Isn't that what all this really means?
Matsuda, if you're afraid of dying, then leave the investigation. We put our lives on the line when we chose to be here.
Yeah, that's true. But it's weird hearing you say that. You sound like Ryuzaki.
I've gotten rid of everything in my way. I am the god of the new world.
What is this?
Everyone, the Shinigami...
Now, try to kill me.
Although this was announced as a worldwide broadcast, the truth is, we are only broadcasting in the Kanto region of Japan. In actuality, the first of your victims was a suspect in Shinjuku. Furthermore, his crime was only ever reported inside Japan. I used that information to deduce this much. You are in Japan, and your first victim was little more than an experiment, which means that you haven't been killing for very long. Kira has found a way to obtain information from the task force headquarters. There are 141 people in the police force who have access to classified information regarding the investigation. I am sure that somewhere in this list of police officers, and the people closest to them, we will find our suspect. On December 14th, 12 FBI investigators enter Japan. Here we are on December 19th. Using prison inmates, Kira conducts experiments manipulating his victims' actions before they die. He needed to know how much control he had over his victims before he could use it against the 12 agents. I suspect Kira had to be one of the people being investigated by the FBI between the 14th and the 19th of December. In fact, I have no doubt. Ray Pember's fiancée, Naomi Misora. So it's her. She was working under me. I guess she must have come to Japan with her fiancé. I heard she was seen with Pember. It's possible that she may have found a lead. If that's the case, did Kira manage to get to her first? Everyone, at this point I'd like to focus our investigation on only those people who Ray Pember was tailing. There are two groups. Deputy Director Kitamura, as well as Detective Superintendent Yagami and their families. At this stage, I'd like to place wiretaps and surveillance cameras in both households.
That's my son you're talking about. Are you honestly telling me that you suspect him?
I do suspect him. I want to tell you, I'm hell. Relax, Light. While it's true that Kira hates losing, it's also true that most people would rather win than lose. It's human nature. Look at that. He's going for the win. I suspect that you, Light Yagami, are in fact Kira.
You think I'm Kira? Ryuga, what would it take to get you to believe that I'm not Kira? Please, isn't there something?
If you are not Kira, that truth will be revealed. Just let things run their course.
Four days ago,
our audience rating should go up 60. No, more like 70% after this.
Contained a prediction of 2 deaths, proving that he is Kira. We understand that the second tape contains a message to all people of the world.
I am Kira. The news anchor, Mr. Kazuhiko Hibima, will die of a heart attack at exactly 6 o'clock.
Stop this broadcast! We can't let him finish!
You idiots! You told us that Kira couldn't kill without a name!
But from what we've just seen, I'd say it's not entirely impossible that Kira can kill with only a face.
This is the police! Stop this broadcast now!
There's a strong possibility that this Kira's a fake. No, we should think of him more as a second Kira. Mr. Yagami, I'd like your permission to ask your son to cooperate with us on this investigation.
At the very least, I'd say this isn't the Kira we're familiar with.
That's almost exactly how Ryozaki said it.
When we meet, we can confirm our identities by showing our Shinigami to each other.
If there's a message here written in some code that only people who have this Shinigami power can understand, there'd be no way for me to decipher it. Still, it would only make sense for us to look into all of the places that were mentioned in the journal. When you two are working together, I want you to keep a close eye on Light the entire time. It's only a slim chance, but if Light is Kira, then there's still a possibility that the second Kira may try to contact him somehow. Also, Mr. Yagami, please ask Mr. Mogi to start following Light so he can keep tabs on what he's doing.
Light, there you are. Hi there, I'm Light's girlfriend, Misa Amane. Nice to meet you.
I'm Hideki Ryuga.
Huh? Hideki Ryuga?
I'm not exactly sure how you'll take this, but regarding Misa Amane, there's something you should know. We've taken her into custody under suspicion of being the second Kira. We gathered physical evidence from the envelopes sent by the second Kira, in particular hairs and fibers caught in the masking tape used to seal them. They matched what we found in Misa's room.
Ryuzaki, what's the meaning of this?
Now hurry up and kill me! If you wanted to, you could kill me right now, couldn't you?
Does this mean you admit to being the second Kira? Is this the reason you wish to die?
No, I don't know anything about the second Kira.
Ryuzaki, like I said over the phone, I could be Kira.
Why come here to announce that you could be Kira? It's an act. There's no could be about it. You are Kira.
Light, are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I know I must look pretty bad in here, but this useless pride, I suppose I'll have to get rid of it. Ryuzaki, I realize that I was the one pushing for confinement and that I asked you to put me in here, but this whole thing's completely pointless. I'm not Kira! You have to get me out of here!
I just heard 2 weeks worth of criminals were just murdered all at once. It happened yesterday.
I don't understand what's going on here.
I'm not sure how much more of this the three of them can take.
Ryuzaki, you have no reason to keep Light locked up anymore. It's already been 50 days.
I'm going to kill you here and then kill myself.
What? What are you talking about, Dad? You can't! That's crazy!
It's too late.
Please stop, Dad! I'm not Kira!
Light, my son. From one murderer to another.
No, Dad!
I'll send you in hell.
No, stop
It was a convincing performance. As we discussed, I will end their confinement immediately. As for your part in this agreement, Light, you and I will be together 24/7. And that's how we'll remain until we've brought Kira to justice.
Their deaths have all worked in Yotsuba's favor. Looking back, there have been 13 similar deaths in the past 3 months.
Is Kira someone from Yotsuba? Or is Kira simply using Yotsuba? I haven't figured that out yet, but we'll proceed under the assumption that this is Kira's doing. We will focus on Yotsuba. Please be sure not to act impulsively out of panic or haste, and don't take matters into your own hands.
I'm an agent with Yoshida Productions! Would you be interested in using Misa Amane as your new spokesperson? Ryozaki, are you watching this? The 8 men who came here were having a meeting to decide who they get Kira to kill for them.
If Matsuda dies, our suspicions about the Yotsuba group would be confirmed.
Do you think there's anything I can do to save myself?
Matsuda, you idiot.
Good luck, Misa! I'll be here ready to celebrate when they decide to hire you!
It's always been my dream to become Kira's wife. I know he'll need me by his side. And you know why? Because I'm the second Kira.
Well, since I happen to be Kira, does that mean you'll marry me, Misa?
So, based on what he said, Higuchi is Kira!
So, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to trick Higuchi using Sakura TV.
Like a hidden camera show!
Higuchi, we've got a problem. Turn on the television.
Huh? So you're saying one of those people is Kira, right?
Yes, I've got a lot of evidence to prove it's true.
It's him! Why is he still alive?
I see Higuchi. I'm in pursuit.
We're heading after him.
Side of the road, now!
Rem, let's make the deal.
The deal?
You were speeding. License, please.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey! Higuchi ditched the cop. He's driving away.
This is traffic control.
Everyone, it's too dangerous to allow further action by Higuchi. Let's bring him in. I believe he has the same powers as the second Kira. He is able to kill just by looking at someone's face. Please keep this in mind when you move in to arrest him.
Stop right there. Stay back! Stay back or I'll shoot, I swear!
Higuchi, how were you able to kill people?
You probably won't believe me, but I've got a special notebook. If I write someone's name in it while thinking of their face, that person dies.
It was in one of the compartments of Higuchi's bag.
What is it, Mr. Yagami?
It's a monster!
A Shinigami. There have to be 2 notebooks, possibly more. This isn't over yet.
How to use it. It says the human whose name is written in this notebook shall die. And then there's this last rule. According to this, if the person using the note fails to consecutively write names of people to be killed within 13 days
of each other, then the user will die. Light Yagami and Misa Amane are both still alive. 13 days. That's the only problem. The following is the record which contains everything I have investigated on the Kira incident. The fact that now you are reading this message means I am no longer alive at this moment. I hereby leave this record as my firm achievement. That is all.
It's been 10 days since Ryozaki's funeral. It looks like we're not gonna die after all.
We know Wateri's true identity now. But we never found out anything about who Ryuzaki really was.
Yeah, that's true. Who could have guessed that Watari was actually a famous inventor?
The paper says he founded orphanages around the world using the fortune he inherited from his patents.
He was a fine man. A hero.
But it doesn't help us now. We can't continue investigating using this place as our base with El and Watari gone. This is tough.
Light, how's it going?
I should be able to transfer the system and most of the information out of here by tonight. It's weird, though. I almost feel as if I'm stealing. I've created a voice filter identical to the one Ryuzaki used. We can use it to make the police think he's still alive and give them orders like we've been doing so far, but who is gonna take the place of El? Where will he work from? And what do we do with the notebook?
Come on, what are you talking about, Light? You're the only one who can take on the role of El.
I don't know. Ryuzaki was killed by Kira because he challenged him, and that's not something I'm eager to do. Besides, I would be fooling the people of the world.
I can understand how you feel, but you're really the only one of us who can do this.
That's right. Even Ryuzaki said so himself. You would be capable of succeeding El.
Just as I thought. It's too simple. It's no fun without Ryuzaki here. I understand. All right, I'll do it. But I won't be like Ryuzaki. I won't take big risks like challenging Kira directly to gather clues. It's just not me.
Yeah, it's probably better if we play it safe. But Ryuzaki may have been a little too confrontational.
In that case, I'll be able to do the same sort of work using both this computer and my own. In fact, it'll be possible for me to act as El in the comfort of my own room. I can be Watari as well. But it'll be difficult to pull off with Mom and Sayu around. Things would be easier if I could rent a one-bedroom apartment.
Well, considering your age, it certainly wouldn't look odd to anyone if I let you move out on your own.
Hey, yeah! And then we'll be able to use Light's new apartment as our task force headquarters. That's a great idea.
All that's left to figure out now is what to do with a notebook.
It's really not that difficult. There's 5 of us here, and we know none of us will ever use the notebook. We'll just have one of us take it and hide it somewhere where no one else can ever get to it.
Please, Chief. It's gotta be you.
Yeah, Chief. We can count on you. You're a pillar of justice after all.
You want me to? All right.
We'll avenge Ryuzaki together.
Yeah. Kira is still out there somewhere. We'll catch him. That's a promise.
Well then, why don't we have a little party to celebrate Light becoming L number 2?
Quit fooling around. Now's not the time for stuff like that.
Hold on. Let's take it easy.
Light, this is our first date in forever. Can't you enjoy yourself a little more?
Misa. Let's move in together.
Do you mean it?
Yeah, I've already rented a place.
Yay! Victory is mine! Misa wins!
Victory?
Over Kiyomi and Mari and Yuri. But it's all right now. Don't worry. I knew you were just using those other girls to trick Elle. You don't have any reason to see them anymore, right?
Right.
Hey, now that El's dead, does that mean you finally settled the score with him?
Yeah.
So in that case, I guess things are gonna get pretty boring from now on.
That's not true, Ryuk.
Huh?
From this moment on, I'll show you the creation of the new world.
This will be the rebirth of Yotsuba.
Yeah, it's a new start.
Hey, Namikawa, what's wrong? That's impossible.
In April 2012, Light Yagami, age 23, joined Japan's National Police Agency. In the summer of 2012, Kira's killings increased at an unprecedented rate. Numerous people around the world were terrified of Kira, and yet there were just as many cheering him on. Gradually, their private thoughts became public opinion, and soon, certain nations began to accept Kira's judgment. The world was heading into a dark age in which Kira's will was the only law.
What is it, Roger?
It's L. He's dead.
What was that? Roger, what did you just say?
I'm afraid L is dead.
He's dead? But how? Was it Kira? Did Kira kill him? Come on, Roger, you've got to tell me!
Probably.
But he promised me he'd find Kira and execute him, and now you're telling me that he's been killed?
Mello!
If you can't win the game, if you can't solve the puzzle, then you're just a loser.
So, which of us did L pick, me or Nier?
He hadn't chosen yet. And now that he's gone, I'm afraid he won't be able to. Mello, listen. You two, Nier. Can't the two of you work together?
All right, sounds good.
It'll never work, Roger. We can't do this together. You know I don't get along with Nier. We've always competed against each other. Always. You know what? It's fine. Nier should be the one to succeed L. He's not like me. He never gets emotional. He just uses his head like it's a game or a puzzle. And as for me, I'm leaving this institution.
Wait, Mello!
Don't waste your breath. I'm almost 15 years old. It's time I started living my own life.
A police officer who happened to be nearby during Higuchi's arrest overheard him talking about a notebook. If you write a person's name in it with their face in mind, that person will die.
So that's what you're saying this notebook of death actually is?
That's right. At this point, the Japanese police should have it in their possession. Mr. President, the current Al is a fake. He was created by the Japanese police to avoid confusion and panic amongst the various international police agencies. The real Al is dead.
Director Mason, this boy, who is he?
Sir, Nier is, well, in a sense you could call him the true successor to L.
But still, it's impossible for us to censor everything on the internet. And we haven't had any new leads in a while.
But posting names and faces online, I'm sorry, but if you ask me, it's the people doing that who deserve to die. But I guess that's never gonna happen. Kira gets a lot of his information from the internet, so he's not gonna kill those people.
Matsu, you silly, you've got it all backwards.
Still, I can imagine how some people must feel. To them, the world's become a good place for people who don't commit any crimes, or rather, it's a good place for innocent people who lead good lives.
Look who's talking.
It's more than that. Soon everyone in the world will think that way.
Are you all still talking about that Kira business? Please give it a rest for one afternoon, dear. Light, you too.
I'm home. Huh? Hey, how's it going?
We were just having tea.
Oh, Light! Misa! Seems like it's been forever, you two. Missed you guys.
Oh, we missed you too!
And you must be Mr. Matsuda, right?
Oh, that's me!
Wow, it's been a long time. Thank you for always taking such good care of my father.
Jeez, Sayu. You're all grown up. And pretty. Last time I saw you, you were this big.
Matsu, your face is going bright red!
It is? I mean, no way!
Well, you can forget it. I'll never let Sayu marry a cop.
Huh?
Yes, that's right. I'd never want that for my daughter.
Really? Oh, man. I never got the chance to propose or even tell her I like her. You're too cruel to me, Mom and Dad.
Mom? Anyway, I think you'd be a good catch, Mr. Matsuda.
What? You really think so, Sayu?
Yep. In fact, I was thinking if you were a little younger, I might have considered going out with you sometime.
Guess my little sister is all grown up, isn't she?
No kidding. She's already way more mature than Matsu. But of course, Light hasn't changed one bit. You're just as wonderful and handsome as when I first met you.
You've already got a career and everything. Make it official. You should stop living together secretly and just get married already.
I think that's a great idea.
A heartwarming scene from the most unfortunate family in the world.
Yes, what is it, Aizawa? Yes. Right. Okay. We have to go. Matsuda, Light, come with me.
Kidnapping? Involving who?
They got Director Takimura of the MPA. Not sure who's behind it.
Ah, damn it. As if we don't have enough on our plate already with the Kira case.
Are you sure about this?
Unfortunately, yeah. We got the call at 6:12. That was about 45 minutes ago. In the meantime, we were able to confirm that the call originated from the director's cell phone.
Did the kidnappers make any demands in terms of ransom?
They did. They want to trade. The director for the notebook.
Who's behind this? And for what reason?
Do you think it's Kira?
Maybe not. If the existence of the notebook has been leaked, there could be any number of people who'd want it for themselves.
But hang on. Dad, did you say anything to the director about the notebook? We all agreed to keep the information between the 6 of us, so he didn't know, did he?
I never told the director, so he couldn't tell the kidnappers anything.
Someone knows about the Death Note, and beyond that, they know that the Japanese police have it, and now they've come to claim it for themselves.
Notify every bureau in the police department, but only about the kidnapping itself.
Got it.
Has there been a call from the suspects?
No. There's a visitor here who wants to meet with Director Takimura.
What?
My name is John McEnroe. I'm an agent with the FBI. Of course, this is just an alias. As my assignment involves Kira, it's a necessary precaution.
Kira? Due to unforeseen circumstances, the director is unavailable. If it's acceptable, you can speak with me instead.
Very well, that's fine. Pardon me, I'll get straight to the point. The Japanese police have proven themselves to be unreliable. So in order to solve the Kira case, we want you to hand over the notebook to us.
So the FBI was behind it. Where did you take the director?
What are you talking about?
Don't act like you don't know. This is a serious criminal offense.
What would the FBI gain by capturing the director of the Japanese NPA?
And how do you
What the hell is going on?
By the sound of things, it seems that the director of the Japanese police force has been kidnapped by someone. Specifically, someone who wants the notebook. All right, Commander Rester.
Hmm?
Pass on this message through our agent. Suggest to the Japanese police that we would like to assist them in rescuing the director and apprehending the culprits. We'll take the notebook once we have the opportunity.
Roger that. Attention, this is headquarters. We have new orders for you.
Has he decided to say anything yet? He told us the Japanese police had begun to wimp out on Kira. Looks like right now, the only ones who are officially working for L are Soichiro Yagami, Kanzo Mogi, and Tota Matsuda. Isn't that right?
Yeah. There was also Ukita, but he was killed by Kira.
Right. And as top cop, somehow you didn't know that this notebook even existed, or that you had it.
Japanese cops must be a joke.
Of all the investigators on the task force, Deputy Director Yagami would be the highest ranking, right?
Yeah.
My theory is that there are two notebooks out there. One of them is in Kira's possession, the other's with the NPA. We're gonna take both of them.
Don't worry. As long as we do what Mello says, there'll be no mistakes. It's been a year and a half since he joined us, and in that entire time, he's never been wrong about anything.
Yeah, but that's what's so weird. If he was able to bring us the head of a mafia boss that even Kira himself couldn't kill, why the hell would he even need the notebook to begin with?
It's not just the notebook I'm after. I want to eliminate my competition. I will be the best. I don't care what it takes. I'll beat Nier by any means necessary.
Yeah, that's right.
Boss!
Shut up. Can't you see that I'm busy?
I'm sorry, but Eddie and I were talking for a minute, and it looks like Takemura hung himself with his tie somehow.
What's wrong with you? Just great. What are we supposed to do with a dead hostage?
No, this'll be just fine.
Huh?
If Kira is responsible for this, we know he can't touch us since he doesn't know our names or faces. That's why he went after Takemura instead. That means Kira is someone who knows about the kidnapping. That should make things rather interesting.
So what are we gonna do, Mello?
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna kidnap Soichiro Yagami's daughter, Sayu Yagami.
We still haven't been able to find any leads on either Director Takemura or the kidnappers.
Things are getting pretty weird. I mean, they should have contacted us by now with further demands, but still nothing.
We know one thing. I found out the real name of the FBI agent, John McEnroe. According to his personnel file, he's actually called Larry Connors.
Well, that's good to know.
He's also a genuine agent. His background and credentials check out. On top of that, the director of the FBI has offered to help us rescue Director Takemura. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to trust them.
But the director should already be dead by now. Why haven't the kidnappers said anything? Are they gonna give up on the deal just because they lost their bargaining chip? I didn't think our opponents would be such pushovers. Remember, Dad, and the rest of you too, we're gonna have to be extremely careful. The director might not have known about the notebook, but he does know who was originally working with L. It's possible the kidnappers might come after us.
I'll be a good girl and go to bed by myself, okay?
Yeah, good night.
Good night, everyone.
Guess I'll hang out around here.
It just occurred to me, we're not the only ones in danger here. Our families are at risk.
A call from the director's cell phone.
It must be the kidnappers. Quick, Aizawa!
Got it. Tracing.
This is Yagami.
Look, about trading the director in exchange for the notebook, the deal's been cancelled. Takimura is dead.
You bastards! What did you do?
It's only cancelled, though, regarding the director. The new deal is this. The notebook for Sayu Yagami. Seeing as you're the deputy director of the Japanese police, it would be stupid to ask you not to call the cops. But you had better handle this on your own, without backup. If I see the police making any big movements in the next little while, I'll kill your daughter. That's right, just as easily as we killed the director. I'll send you a photo of Takimura's corpse to prove I mean business. Take a good look. I'll contact you tomorrow.
Wait!
Damn, they got me. They used the director's death as an opportunity to get to Sayu.
Looks like things are getting interesting again.
Sir, I can't believe they go this far. Damn them.
Yes, coming. Darling, you usually never call from your work phone. Is something the matter? Huh? Sayu?
I don't know. Well, now that you mention it, she is late coming home.
Sayu.
Dad, are you okay? I've just realized something. I think it was Kira who killed the director, not the kidnappers. He probably did it because he doesn't want the notebook to fall into the wrong hands. Kira claims to be justice. He wouldn't want the notebook used by someone evil. If he killed the director, then it's reasonable to assume he has ways of obtaining information from within the police force. That means we should be the ones who investigate this. We leave the police out of it. Otherwise...
Kira will find out about it and probably kill the hostage.
Right, and we can't take that chance.
Near. We've just received a report that the director of the Japanese police agency has been killed.
I see. By whom?
By whom? The kidnappers, of course. Who else?
It'd be interesting if it turned out to be Kira.
That's a very good point. The police won't be trading their notebook if the hostage is dead, so it protects Kira's interests. And if it is in fact Kira, I can narrow down our list of suspects significantly. By the way, Commander Rester, have you been able to determine his whereabouts yet?
Not yet. We were able to confirm that he left the institution 4 years ago, but nothing beyond that.
Very well, that clinches it.
What?
Mello, you never change. You always overlook the most important things because you let your emotions get the better of you. Or perhaps you're not even involved in this case. How could you leave your photo behind at the orphanage?
This is Yagami.
Your daughter has finally arrived. It's about time.
What do you mean?
You already have a pretty good idea of where we are, don't you? We'll make the exchange here. Come to LA, by yourself in 2 days, and of course, bring the notebook with you.
I won't make the trade unless I'm sure my daughter's safe. I want to talk to her right now.
How about this? I'll send you another photo. That should satisfy you.
Oh, Sayu.
Hey, Chief. We've narrowed the call down to 5th Street in L.A.
I just checked out the show that was playing in the background. And it's being broadcast right now on a local LA station. They must have shown us that so we'd know the photo was recent.
Thank goodness. At least we know she's still alive. That's reassuring.
I'm taking the notebook to Los Angeles. It's my decision, both as deputy director of the Japanese police force and as Sayu Yagami's father. I'll take full responsibility for the consequences. That's my final word.
Wait, Dad. Before we do anything, we have to come up with a plan.
He's right, Chief. We can't rush in.
But I have to be in LA in 2 days. We don't have time.
So what you're telling me is that Kira killed Takimura, not the kidnappers?
I'm simply putting it forward as a possibility. If it does turn out to be true, then it means Kira must be getting his information from the Japanese police.
Yes?
This is L.
I don't believe it. It's Al.
I've already heard what investigator John McEnroe, or rather Larry Connors, had to say to Deputy Director Yagami in regards to the notebook and the Kira case.
Will you help us with the investigation into NPA Director Takimura's murder?
I see. Well...
Pass me the phone.
Huh?
I'm pleased to meet you at last, L number 2.
Number 2? What do you mean by that? Who is this?
There's really no point in trying to hide it. We are a new organization known as the SPK, or Special Provision for Kira. It was established to find and capture Kira without the help of L.
Furthermore, 7 of our top members already know of L's death.
They do? Where'd they hear that? Who the hell told them?
As for myself, I am at the center of the SPK. You can address me as N.
N? Who is this guy? Is he joking? But... this strange feeling... what is it?
Wow, it's been a long time. Thank you for always taking such good care of my father.
Jeez, Sayu. You're all grown up.
This is Yagami.
Look, about trading the director in exchange for the notebook, it's been cancelled. The new deal is this: the notebook for Sayu Yagami. Come to LA by yourself in 2 days and bring the notebook with you.
I'm pleased to meet you at last, L number 2. I am at the center of the SPK. You can address me as N.
N? Who is this guy? Is he joking? But this strange feeling, what is it? N. Why do I feel like I'm talking to L?
I told you that we wouldn't rely on L, but that's a bit of an understatement. The FBI and the CIA have explicitly asked that I head up their investigation, not you. Having said that, we are outraged by the recent murder of the director of the NPA and feel something must be done.
After reviewing the information, I believe there's a possibility that solving this case could lead to the arrest of Kira. As such, I'm willing to lend you my full support.
Lead to the arrest of Kira? Who is he anyway? This confidence.
Is there a problem, L?
No. It's just that following the death of Takimura, Deputy Director Yagami's daughter was kidnapped, and we believe the same person is behind it. He's arranged for a trade in Los Angeles.
A trade? The girl in exchange for the notebook, I assume.
Yes.
Understood. I'll have a team on standby in LA, but for now they'll be working on a need-to-know basis. Also, I can monitor the city via satellite. Or...
on second thought, I'll let you have full authority on this, Al.
That's good. It means we're taking the lead.
But what's all this about the Americans not trusting L anymore? I don't like the sound of that.
Near, is it really safe to leave this case in the hands of a fake L? He hasn't had any success in catching Kira so far.
I'm aware of that. That's why it's a good idea. It means there'll be an opportunity to take advantage of him. Of course, saving people's lives is important, but as the SPK, our primary goal is very clear. We'll work to get the notebook and capture Kira once and for all.
Light. At this point, I don't care if it costs me my life. Please, just save Sayu. Promise me.
Stop talking like that, Dad. You might have made your peace with the idea of dying, but have you ever thought about how painful it would be for everyone else you leave behind? I'd never be able to forgive you if you ended up dying in front of Sayu. Look, it's true that you might lose contact with us, but if that happens and you have to make a split-second decision by yourself, then I want you to do whatever is necessary to make sure both you and Sayu get out of this alive. Promise me, Dad.
All right.
What? No way! You really want me to go to Los Angeles with you?
Yeah, there's a chance I might need to use your eyes this time, so I want to have you close by.
No, Light! You're the best! Oh my gosh, I better start packing right away! Let's see, which one should I bring? I can't decide. Light, which do you like? Huh?
If things go badly, I may have to kill Sayu. Dad, I'll fly to LA ahead of you and make preparations for the handover. Ide and the others should arrive shortly after, but to be safe, we should all arrive on separate flights. Aizawa, I want you to tail my father closely and get on the same plane as him, just in case something goes wrong.
Got it. I'm gonna get a haircut so they won't recognize me.
Okay, everyone. I'm counting on you.
Mr. Yagami.
Who are you? One of the kidnappers?
You're going to board flight SE-333. I have your tickets with me. It leaves from gate 18.
Right. I understand.
Someone has intercepted him at Narita. Should I arrest him? Calm down, Aizawa. Don't make any sudden moves. I can understand your concern, but arresting him now will accomplish nothing. Keep your distance, and don't lose sight of them.
Damn it. They're boarding a different flight than originally planned. I'll tell them at the gate I'm a police officer, and they'll—
Get a hold of yourself! You'd just blow your cover and the operation would be ruined. Can you find out where the flight is headed?
Let's see. Huh? This one's going to LA too.
Could they have somehow arranged for another plane? Oh, this is bad.
Flight SE-333, Flight SE-333, do you copy? Do you copy? You have strayed from your flight path.
This is Flight SE-333. I read you loud and clear. I assure you everything's okay. This is a detour.
What is this? You need to tell me what's going on up there!
This is not a hijacking. We're simply making a detour. And a quick stop to drop off a passenger. You can track us by radar. However, if you attempt to call the authorities to interfere with our course, I will not hesitate to crash the plane and take all the passengers with me.
This is bad, Light. I mean L. The deputy director's flight has just changed direction. A passenger's gonna be dropped off somewhere. It can only be him.
Damn it. What the hell is going on? I already checked today's flight crews and passenger lists ahead of time. No one on board was suspicious. The pilot's a veteran of over 15 years. The co-pilot checks out clean too. Then the kidnappers are powerful enough to influence these people. Looks like I have no choice.
Director, this is L. Get me N.
Right.
N. I'm sure you're aware of our current situation. I need you to do me a favor. Can you notify the airlines, police, and military on your end not to take any action yet?
What's he thinking? I never realized he was this unreliable.
All right, Al. Agreed. We'll locate the landing site and keep surveillance over the area using our satellite video feed. If there's anything else we can do, don't hesitate to let us know.
I have a message for you. Put this in your ear.
Yagami, right now you're the only one who can hear my voice. Listen very carefully.
I'm the one who kidnapped your daughter, but don't get the wrong idea. I have no interest in your daughter's life one way or the other, or yours for that matter. There's only one thing I want, and you know what that is. The notebook.
Now all you have to do is follow my instructions. If you do that, No one has to die. As for the trade, I prepared things so that both of us can walk away satisfied. Play along, and there'll be no problems.
I'm going to give the notebook to some criminal in exchange for my daughter's life. When the time comes, what's the right thing to do? As a police officer, as a human being, and as a parent.
Al, we've been able to use our satellite cameras to pinpoint where the plane has landed. I'll send you a direct video feed of what we're currently seeing here.
Dad. So what's gonna happen? How will he make the exchange in a place like that?
You see the entrance, don't you, Yagami? Go inside.
They're underground?
Well, well, isn't that interesting?
Damn it! An underground facility? The kidnapper must have predicted that we'd be watching him by satellite. That means there's no way to keep an eye on Dad.
The glass is bulletproof, understand? This place used to belong to a crime syndicate. They used to make trades just like this. We've made a few modifications as well. Slide the notebook through here. Once that's done, I'll release the lock. We both step back and spin the glass door. The notebook will end up on my side and the girl on yours. However, if you don't agree to this trade, I'll shoot your daughter through this opening.
Al, do you have a plan?
You can't seriously think that handing the notebook over to someone you don't know is a good idea, can you?
All right, Y462, proceed.
First, open the notebook and insert it halfway into the slot in the glass door on your left.
Damn it! It's setback after setback, and I've only just arrived in the US, so I'm not in any position to start giving orders to the American police. At this rate, the notebook's gonna be...
Light, is everything okay? Is something wrong? You look kind of...
Misa, just shut up and do what I told you, all right? Look, I need you to keep killing Japanese criminals, so just do that. This guy's obviously investigating Kira, and he won't give up. If the killings are delayed, we're in trouble. Don't you understand?
Okay. But who is this guy?
Just get on with it, all right?
Taking out your anger on her, huh?
I can still make it, but at this rate, this is my only option. To kill Sayu.
Now then, I'll test the notebook.
Test it? You're gonna kill someone? No, I can't allow that.
We can't make the trade without making sure it's the real thing. Do you really want to see your daughter die?
I can't do it. No one but the police knows about this case. If Sayu dies, I can't blame her death on Kira.
What's wrong? You okay, Miller?
Look, that's what you get when you steal from me and sell goods behind my back.
He was a worthless idiot. This is the first time he's been useful.
Y-462. The target is dead.
It seems the notebook is genuine after all. Now let it go. We'll make the exchange for your daughter.
Dad, saw you. Hey, they actually made it.
The suspect is headed for a helicopter. Based on our intel, that's his only method of transportation.
So this means we can be absolutely certain that the notebook has been exchanged.
Be careful. We still don't know what they're planning to do beyond this point. And I need you to maintain surveillance of that helicopter until it lands.
Don't lose sight of it, no matter what.
You seem to think that's quite an easy task. Nevertheless, we'll do what we can.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid we've been tricked.
A missile?
Whoa. You won't be able to track that with radar.
Is the notebook on that thing?
The missile's been launched.
The missile or the helicopter? Which one?
Boss, I'm sure you were watching. I did everything you asked me to, just like we planned.
Yeah, I saw that. Good job.
Then this is gonna wipe out all those past screw-ups of mine, right?
Oh, yeah. Wiped out for sure. Do it.
Near, the helicopter.
I thought so.
In that case, it means the notebook is definitely on the missile.
Damn! We can't track it. We've lost the signal. It could be anywhere now.
It won't be difficult to retrieve the missile once it lands in a deserted area. He would have already laid out the flight plan accordingly. He should be getting his hands on the notebook any moment now, and when he does, I have a good idea of what he'll do next. Al.
Yes.
He got us.
Got you?
Yes. The majority of the SPK's members have just been killed by the notebook. Al, you were the one who handed over the notebook without a fight. You and your people were totally helpless.
Anne, are you saying if you were in command, you wouldn't have handed it over?
No. Considering their preparations, It would have been impossible to avoid this. There's really no point in us quarreling. I propose we work together and share the information we know so far. For starters, I should admit that I have a very good idea of who the culprit behind this might be. I suspect the person who arranged the kidnapping and the trade is someone who goes by the name Mello.
Mello? Who is he?
I don't have his photograph and I don't know his real name. All I know about him is that 4 years ago, he was living at an orphanage located in Winchester, England, known as Whammy's house.
Whammy's house? That's the place Watari established.
I believe Mello is playing a game with me. He wants to see which of us will be the first to take down Kira. The final challenge.
Armo Justin?
It's Harmonia, Justin.
Okay, I've got a little problem. I went to the king to report that I lost my notebook, but after I described it to him, the old man said that Ryuk said it was his, and that he had dropped it and took it. So, what do you think I should do to get it back?
Guess you have no choice but to find Ryuk and ask him yourself.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, I guess I have to go to the human world.
Yep, that's right. Have fun.
Well, that sucks.
I think we should do this every day. The sun will do you good.
What in the world am I supposed to do now?
Hi, Ryuk.
Sidho, what are you doing here? Hey, quit following me!
I want my notebook.
Damn, guess I shouldn't be surprised. Too bad. Things got a little complicated recently. I have no idea where it is.
Why am I not surprised?
Look, I told you, stop following me!
Then give me back my notebook.
I don't know where it is. If you want it back, you're gonna have to look for it yourself. Moron.
Whammy's house isn't exactly a normal orphanage. It's like a school for gifted children, but here's the crazy part. Its real purpose is to groom these kids so that one of them could become the next L.
L's successor?
Apparently, the one most likely to succeed L is this kid named Nier.
Nier? Is that N?
Also, we found some leads on Mello, the one N mentioned. He's smart too, but he always came second to Nier.
So Nier was meant to be L's successor. There's no mistake. He has to be N. He's the one commanding the SPK. As for Mello, he would have wanted to become L's successor, but he probably lost out to Nier. That gives him a motive for wanting to get his hands on the notebook first. It all adds up perfectly. This guy is definitely the same Mello that N told us about.
These are sketches of both of them. We couldn't find any photographs.
L's successors. It looks like I'm still fighting L after all this time. First things first, I have to find out where Mello and his mafia associates are hiding themselves. I already had Misa check a list of known mafia syndicates using her Shinigami eyes.
Look! I found him! I can't see his lifespan. He's number 105. They have him listed as Jack Nalon, but his real name is Cal Snyder. He's got the notebook.
After that, it was a simple matter of using the Death Note to make Snyder send a letter to me with the location of the gang's hideout. It should be arriving soon.
Highlight! Great news! The letter arrived.
He's in LA. I did it. I outmaneuvered both Near and Mello. Guess it's no surprise. As long as I have the notebook in Misa's eyes, I'm unstoppable.
So, Light, I guess this means I was helpful to you again, doesn't it?
Yeah. I love you, Misa.
Los Angeles.
The next step is for me to figure out just how much I can control people with this thing.
Oh, they're gonna have to be able to see me before I can even talk to them. What a drag. Looks like Snyder's the owner right now. Guess I'll have to make him touch the notebook first. Oh well. Tag, you're it.
The notebook just flew.
Ha! It's a notebook that kills people. Hell, nothing surprises me anymore.
Boss, who is this? The guy in the freaky costume, who the hell is he? Who brought him here?
I came here on my own. I'm actually a Shinigami.
A Shinigami?
If you don't want everyone to think you're crazy, pass the notebook around so they can see me too.
He says you can see him if you touch the notebook. Please, everyone touch it. I swear I'm not crazy.
Fine, whatever. Come on, guys. Touch the notebook.
What? He wasn't there the last time I touched it. Should I kill him?
Nice try. You humans can't kill a Shinigami.
Jack's right. That ain't no costume. That's a real live Shinigami. So now what do we do?
Ryuk, as of now, I'm going to forfeit ownership of this notebook. All I ask is that you agree to follow whichever person I give it to.
What? You're giving up ownership again?
But wait, won't you lose all your memories if you do that?
Misa, lend me your notebook. I'll keep it on me like this. That way, even if I forfeit ownership of my notebook, I won't lose my memory. I'll give you as many pages as you need. From this moment on, you're going to be Kira. Can you do that?
Of course, but I don't get why you're doing this.
I'll explain everything to you right now. I won't forgive any mistakes.
Chocolate is so good.
Hey, what about that stuff you told us? Is it true? If the person using the note fails to consecutively write names of people to be killed within 13 days of each other, then the user will die. If you make this note unusable by tearing it up or burning it, all the humans who have touched the note till then will die. Are you saying those two rules are made up?
Oh yeah, those rules are definitely fake. My guess is some Shinigami wrote those down as a joke before giving the notebook to a human.
As for the 13-day rule, we can test that out by using one of our people. But the real question is, was this the notebook that was used by Kira? And if so, was he aware that these two rules were false? If he did know, he could have used these rules to his advantage. In particular, the 13-day rule would have allowed him to prove his innocence in only 13 days.
Shido, go keep watch outside. It'll be very convenient for us that you can't be seen by humans. Go outside and keep watch. Got it?
What's with this guy? He's human, but he's scary.
Yagami speaking.
This is Kira.
What did he say? Kira?
I understand the notebook that was in your possession has fallen into criminal hands.
Can you prove that you are the real Kira?
Prove it? Now that there are others using the notebook, there's no point in predicting killings in order to identify myself. They could just as easily kill the same targets. But don't worry, I've already taken this into account. I've sent you something that will clearly prove to you that I am Kira. It's my own notebook.
What do you mean?
The notebook I've sent you gives me the power to know a person's name by seeing only their face, and you will be able to gain that same power. Do you understand?
Please stay calm and listen carefully.
I've gathered information from the FBI and other sources. On November 10th, at exactly 11:59 p.m., arrangements have been made so that all known associates of the Mafia will die. It's already been written in my notebook, so it's impossible for me to make any changes. You will not be able to prevent these deaths. I already know their location. I will hand over that information along with the notebook, so remember. November 10th, 11:59 p.m. That's when it all happens. That moment is your best and only chance to get the notebook back. It's up to you.
What should we do? If the Mafia members are going to die on the day Kira specified, it would be a chance to get the notebook back. I don't like the idea of following Kira's plan, but it's our best option.
Exactly.
But still, knowing the time of death for these guys isn't going to be enough for us to make our move.
Ide, I think we both know what needs to be done. We get the Shinigami to follow us in, and then we do the deal for the eyes and make sure they're all dead, right?
I will make the deal for the eyes.
No way, Chief! Let me be the one to do it!
I was responsible for handing over the notebook in the first place. Since that moment, I've been unable to live with what I've done. I've even thought of killing myself. I'll use the notebook to kill any criminals who try to stop us. And then, after 13 days, I'll die as well.
If Dad writes a name in the notebook, then, when the time comes... Report. Is everybody ready to move in?
Roger.
All right. Deputy Director, make the eye deal with the Shinigami.
All right, Ryuk. I'm ready.
Sure thing, boss.
Once you're finished, I want you to take a look at the photographs of the criminals I gave you.
Can you see their names and lifespans?
Yes, I can.
Their names should disappear soon. That's your cue.
Everyone, move in!
So, Kira is involved after all.
I didn't think you'd go this far. My plan was supposed to be perfect. Damn! What the hell is Sido doing?
Relax, Sido. Just shut up and watch, all right? All you have to do is sit here and do nothing. If you can do that, you'll get your notebook back.
Roy, Skier, the notebook's under Rod's body. Bring it to the surveillance room upstairs. Don't move!
El, we've apprehended 2 of the criminals. We've also been able to secure the notebook.
We'll begin withdrawing now.
Not yet. Keep going.
Huh? What?
We still haven't found anyone who resembles our picture of Mello. That means he must be hiding somewhere in the building.
We've come this far. Let's finish this. Do a thorough search.
was that? An explosion?
Don't move! I've already blown up the 2 entrances to this place. This will be your only warning. The next explosion will take out the entire building, as well as all your men inside.
So you better do as I say.
It's Mello.
Yagami again, huh? Maybe I should have killed you when I had the chance. History repeats itself, but I never dreamed in a million years that I'd be bargaining for the notebook with you again.
Mihael-Keehl. Your real name, it's Mihail Kehl.
What the hell? How did he...
I did it.
It's over, Mello. It's time to turn yourself in. If you give up, I won't kill you. You have my word on that.
What are you doing? Don't be stupid. Write his name down and kill him now!
You know how this works. I write your name, and you will die. Let go of that trigger and put your hands in the air.
Yagami...
Don't move! I've written your first name, and it will only take me a second to write your surname.
You idiot! Just write it! Kill him!
I'm truly sorry. For what it's worth, I give you my word that I never wanted to kill you. But tell me, Yagami, you've never killed someone before, have you?
Gunfire?
What was that?
Jose! The notebook!
Damn! This guy, he won't let go of the thing! Son of a...
Deputy Director!
It's all over, Mello! Put your hands up and surrender!
Matsuda, are you all right?
No, I don't think so. I'm sure you'll live.
Hell, I don't see any sign of Mello.
Damn it. After all that, he got away? That's why you should have just killed him. Come on. Please, Dad. You can't die on me like this!
Light.
Yeah, Dad?
Thank goodness.
You'll be fine. It's okay.
Light. I still have them. I still have the Shinigami eyes. According to that Shinigami, Ryuk, I can't see the lifespan of someone who owns a notebook, but I can see the numbers above your head. Light. You really aren't Kira. I'm so glad. My son.
Don't tell me you're still worried about that, Chief. Of course he's not Kira.
Come on. You shouldn't talk so much, Dad. That's important, but I've got bigger things to deal with right now. I've got to get him to write Mello's name in the notebook.
I'm so sorry, but in the end, I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to kill him.
I can't just come out and say it's not too late. No, wait, maybe I can. It all depends on how I do it. No one will think it's weird if I get upset and panic. Come on. Dad, write his name! You can't let him beat you like this! Write his name down! With your last bit of strength, do you want to die in vain?
Dad, no!
I'm sorry for your loss.
Dad! Wake up! Come on, damn it! Don't you die on me, you idiot!
You're the Shinigami who came here to take back this notebook, aren't you?
Yes.
The notebook might be helpful to the Kira investigation, but we really only need one of them. I'll give this one back to you.
Humans who use the notebook are cursed with fear, pain, and misery. Of course, Soichiro didn't use the notebook. He got to die believing that his son wasn't Kira. I guess that means he was happy.
Nier, if you don't mind me asking, what do you make of all this? I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are on this case.
The current Kira is foolish and overconfident, not to mention unusually cooperative with the task force. So much so that I suspect he's working hand in hand with them.
You think so?
That would make the second Alan Kira one and the same person.
What? That can't be. Are you serious?
Yes, I am. Having said that, I'll admit that I'm only 7% certain. Don't worry, Commander Rester. Making assumptions is part of any investigation. If we're wrong, all it'll cost is an apology.
There have been less crimes lately in Japan and around the world. It's because of Kira. My daddy told me that if you do something bad, your name will be written on the internet and Kira will kill you.
Come on, I don't have all day. How am I supposed to file this report without your name?
Give me a break. Please, not my name!
Leave me alone, or I'll put your names on the internet!
Right here and now, to all the people of the Earth, Kira is true justice. Good evening. It is my honor to be appointed by Kira as his spokesman. This is not a hoax, it's the absolute truth. I realize that there will be many people who might try to have me killed now, but I am prepared to risk my life.
Kira's Kingdom, huh? What a horrible title. This is insanity.
Hear Kira's voice. Trying to capture Kira is an unforgivable crime. If you happen to know
If anybody deserves to be killed by Kira, it's this guy.
Switch it back to the press conference. The president's about to start. I wonder what it's about. All they said was that it was going to be some sort of international announcement.
You don't do anything but watch TV, do you?
What?
Good morning. I'm gonna try to keep this brief.
No way.
The United States will no longer oppose Kira.
Those cowards!
I've done it. I've even brought America to its knees.
What the hell is he talking about?
Have they been threatened or something?
Are you saying that Kira is justice?
Justice? No, I never said that. But because of Kira, war and conflict have ceased to exist. Criminal organizations are in a state of ruin, not only in the United States, but in all free nations. Anyone who defies Kira head-on will be killed. That is a fact. We are not acknowledging Kira as a symbol of justice. We are simply saying that, as a country, we will not take any actions against him.
How is that any different?
You're saying that you accept Kira? Explain yourself!
And you call yourself the representative of our
I can't believe it. This is America. How can their government do something so cowardly like this?
Do you guys mind if I ask a serious question?
Oh boy, what is it this time?
Are you telling us you're not always serious?
Do you guys ever think that maybe Kira isn't completely evil?
What? What kind of question is that, Matsuda?
I've been thinking about it, and part of me just doesn't believe that he is.
So now you think Kira is justice too?
I don't really know. But I think that Kira's trying to fight evil and change the world in his own way. And, well, the world's become a good place for people who live honest lives, so maybe...
You're wrong, Matsuda. People are only afraid of losing their own lives. How can you think that's real peace?
I understand that. Believe me, I know that as well as you. It's just that I can also understand the other side. I can see why all those people call Kira a savior. I'm not like you. When it comes down to it, I've always been a really weak person. But I'm also a detective. I can't accept Kira. I know it's my duty to catch him. No, I want to catch him. It's just that I can't completely hate him either. I guess I must be crazy or something, huh?
No, you're not crazy. You're normal.
You too, Light? What are you talking about?
I'm sure that on some level, Kira probably knows that what he's doing is evil. But he'll try to change the world even as a martyr, at the cost of his soul. That's his brand of justice. I bet that's what's going through Kira's mind. Anyway, we shouldn't be arguing about it. Good or evil, it's not our call. All we have to think about is catching him. If Kira gets caught, then that makes him evil. But if he wins and rules the world, then I guess he's justice. But from now on, the world will start leaning in favor of Kira. It's only a matter of time. Kira will be justice.
What's going to happen to us now?
It looks like we've been disbanded, thanks to that chicken of a president. No, he's not even a chicken. He's less than a maggot. You've got to be kidding. There's no way accepting Kira will lead to anything good.
So you're alive.
Near.
Huh?
What should we do?
Let him in. Mello, welcome.
Drop your weapon!
Everyone, please put away your guns. Having a shootout here would achieve nothing.
Sir, with all due respect, Mello is the one who killed our partners.
Please don't make me say it again. Remember that our primary objective is still to catch Kira. Killing Mello right now will do nothing to benefit our investigation.
All right. It seems like things have been going just as you planned, Nier.
Yes. I take it you've already heard all about the second L from Lidner by now. I've pretty much figured out who Kira is, and it's mostly thanks to everything you've done.
Shut up, Nier!
I'm not just a tool for you to use in order to solve your puzzles, you know.
Mello, if you really want to shoot me, then go ahead and do it.
Stop! If you shoot him, then the rest of us will have no choice but to shoot you too. What will it solve if both of you die? That's just what Kira wants.
You have a good point. Anyway, I'm only here for one thing. I came to take back that photograph you have.
Of course. I got it from the orphanage. There was only one, and no copies have been made. I've already gone ahead and dealt with everyone who knows your face, both inside and outside Whammy's house. They'll keep quiet. I can't say 100% for certain, but it shouldn't be possible for you to be killed by the notebook. Is that the only business you had with me, Mello?
Near. Let's get one thing straight. I have no intention of working together with you on this.
Yes, I know.
At the same time, I can't just take my photo and leave. That wouldn't be right, so I'll settle my debt.
The killer notebook. It belongs to a Shinigami. Whoever touches it is able to see a god of death.
That's crazy.
Who the hell would believe in something like that?
I would. I believe him completely. What good would it do for him to tell an outrageous lie like that? Even if he had something to gain, he could at least come up with a more believable story. Therefore, these gods of death must exist.
The notebook I obtained had previously belonged to another Shinigami, perhaps even Kira himself. Also, some of the rules written inside are actually fake. That's all I can tell you for now. Near.
Mello?
Which of us is gonna reach Kira first, I wonder?
The race is on.
We're both headed towards the same destination. I'll be waiting for you.
Right. Fake rules. There's no doubt that the notebook can cause heart attacks and control its victims to a degree. As for burning it or tearing it up, the notebook still exists, and there's no way to confirm the rule one way or the other. That means... the false rule must be the one that states a person will die if he doesn't write a name within 13 days. Giovanni, please set up a connection to L.
Yes, sir.
It's near.
Yes?
L, I thought you should know that we caught Mello. But he escaped soon afterwards. We were able to interrogate him for a while.
He didn't really escape, did he? You let him get away, am I right?
No. We tried to restrain him, but he was too quick. Anyway, Mello mentioned that there was some sort of Shinigami attached to the notebook. Have you been able to confirm the existence of such a creature?
Yes. I can tell you for a fact that Shinigami do exist. I didn't share that information with you at the beginning because I was certain you would never believe me.
I would like to ask the Shinigami a few questions.
Forget it. I'm not up for that.
The thing that's bothering me the most about this is the issue of those rules written in the notebook. I have reason to believe that one of them is fake.
A fake rule?
Yes. Al, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on this. Out of all the rules, which do you think is the fake? I'd like to know.
By process of elimination, the obvious choice would be the one stating that the owner of a notebook will die if they don't write a new name in it every 13 days. I don't believe that.
I thought you might say so. I've reached the same conclusion.
Shinigami, you know the rules of the notebook well. Tell us, are any of them false?
No, they are all real.
I see. You have a Shinigami there with you?
Yes.
Is that so? I think I'm beginning to get the picture. In other words, Kira is there in the room, and he's making the Shinigami lie on his behalf.
Whoa, this guy's good. He nailed it.
I don't get what he means. So what if the Shinigami is lying and the rule is fake? It doesn't really change anything, does it?
Yes, it does. It means that Light's incarceration would be meaningless. The rule says you die if you don't continue writing names, but if that's false, being alive after more than 13 days in confinement wouldn't really prove anything.
But
Even if that's true, it doesn't mean he's guilty. Besides, there's no way that Light can be Kira. Before he passed away, the deputy director himself was able to confirm that he didn't have a notebook.
If there's a problem, I suggest we verify the rule this way. I will volunteer to write down Mello's real name in the notebook. Of course, that means he'll die. If I also die 13 days later, well, then I guess Kira wins. Either way, it's a gamble I'm quite willing to make.
What? So this is just a game to him?
Testing and confirming the 13-day rule can only benefit the Kira investigation. And other than my possible death, there would be no drawbacks. I'm willing to put my life on the line if it will help us solve the case.
If I answer him based on my feelings alone, it'll only make me look worse to everyone. Could you please wait for a moment? We need to discuss your suggestion. Okay, what are your thoughts? We can say that we must respect human life and deny this request, but I can't suggest that. I'm the one under suspicion.
It's a tough call. Mello killed the deputy director. If Nier is willing, I wouldn't stop him.
I'm against the idea myself. I don't believe that Kira's hiding among us. We can't use the notebook, no matter what happens.
We should respect the deputy director's wishes to the end. I feel the same. I'm opposed to the test.
Nier, we've talked it over and we can't allow you to use the notebook like that.
I had a feeling you might say so. No matter. Just one last question before I go. To the members of the Japanese task force, was there ever a point in the investigation where the second L was suspected to be Kira, even if the suspicions were later dropped? If you've been listening to our conversation so far and have any intention of helping my investigation and taking down Kira, then call the number I'm about to give you. Day or night, I will answer. The choice is up to you.
There's no way that Light could be Kira. No, it's more like I don't want to believe he's Kira. But if the 13-day rule is fake, then we really can't say for sure that he's innocent. This could change everything.
Nier, I have to kill him.
Yes, hello?
This is Kira.
Is this a joke?
If you want proof, I can read out a list of people that I'm going to punish tomorrow. That way you can check it and make your final decision afterwards. Mr. President, I am very grateful that you and your country have sympathized with me, but I'm afraid even that much isn't enough. The SPK is still trying to catch me despite your recent announcement. I want you to stop them immediately and formally disband them. At the same time, I want you to use the American police, the CIA, the FBI, and all other law enforcement organizations at your disposal to find out where the SPK members are currently hiding. As soon as you've found their base of operations, I want you to forward that information to a third party. I will give you this contact shortly. Mr. President, whether you live a long life or not is up to you. Don't forget that.
I understand.
Mr. Demigao, please, wait a moment. Going to New York?
We are going to crush an organization that dares to defy Kira. It will be on live TV. This is a direct order from Kira, and it came to the President of the United States himself. I don't know what's gonna happen when we get there. Hell, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, and I don't really care. Sakura TV's ratings are gonna rocket to 100, no 120% for this special. Come on, everyone! The new age of Kira is about to arrive!
The previous L was suspicious of Light. But if Light is Kira, and I just come out and say we should investigate him again, then I'll probably end up dead just like L. That won't solve anything. The 13-day rule, huh?
Aizawa. Huh? We have a long history. I can tell exactly what you're thinking about and what's bothering you. Between you and me, you should go ahead and do what you think is right. I didn't trust L to begin with. I never did, to be honest. I didn't sign up to join the Kira task force because Light was running it. I joined because I wanted to work with you.
Ide. All right. I'll see if I can contact Nier without letting Light know.
Okay, I'll make sure that no one knows what you're doing. You can count on me.
Light, I really want to believe that you're not Kira.
This is really bad. Turn on the TV. It's Demigawa.
This is Demigawa Live. My comrades and I have finally pinpointed the hideout of the evil organization bent on trying to catch our beloved god Kira. We now have the building completely surrounded. Come on out! Break down the door! Right now, our enemies appear to be hiding within the building, but they won't be able to hide from us for long. Behold the power of the people, the power of justice!
As soon as Mir escapes, I'm gonna write his name in the notebook. Don't worry, Light. I won't let you down.
At this rate, we'll be dragged outside unless we stop them somehow.
What's going on, Mir? Could it be that this is some sort of plot by Mello to finish off the SPK?
No, surely it couldn't be that the SPK's security was so lax that even a normal citizen could find out where it was located.
Damn it. He's lying through his teeth.
I win, Mir.